Hey, what's going on, Card Pack? I am back. I did not make a video yesterday because I was still out morel mushroom hunting, and you know what? We got skunked again. Granted, it's kind of early in the season. We just really want to get out, really want to find some, but nonetheless, I'm back, and today we're going to go over the top 10 baseball cards that went up the most over the last week. Some good stuff in there. A lot of green, some new players on the list, so you want to stick around and check that out. A few reminders first. Of course, I'm doing the giveaway for this NFL Prizm Cello pack. You know, these are going for about $50. You got Herbert, you got Tua, you got Burrow, you got a bunch of people in there. All you got to do to enter that giveaway, I'll be doing the drawing on May 5th. All you got to do to enter the giveaway is click the link in the description, and it will take you over to this, my Top Shot Showcase. All you got to do is click this thing up here. I don't know if it looks like a fire before or after you click it, but just click this, take a screenshot, and post it on the Twitter account. The Twitter account is, link for that is also in the description. Take you maybe a minute to enter this contest. Not a whole lot of people in it at the minute, so your odds are really good. Go ahead and check that out. The audio snooze videos, you can check them on the podcast. Link for that in the description. Every card we go through here, I'm going to do buy, sell, hold. And all the ones I think are buys, I'll send out to the Card Pack newsletter. It's free to join. Go ahead. And if you want to get my absolute best pick of the day, as well as join one of the best sports card investment discords in the industry, join the society. $12.99 a month or $129 a year. It's like 40 cents a day. Some previous what I do is there's a membership area, and I publish a new video almost every day. It's about 5 minutes long. Usually I show the card, I show all the data and research as to why I like the card and what I plan on doing with it. Am I going to sell it in a month? Am I going to hold it for 4 months? Am I going to hold it long term? What am I doing with it? Some previous examples is Kyler Murray, recommended it in February. We were getting it for under $200. Here it is in April, going for $350. This Baker here, we were getting it for under $300 in March, and here it is going for, well, there's a $480 down here in April, but there's a $535 or best offer up here. Not sure what that went for, but nonetheless, that's a pretty good gain. Of course, there's this LeBron we got in January for $175. Here it is in February, going for $650. I mean, if all you do is get this LeBron, right? That way more than pays your entire year's membership fee. Way more. And not to mention all the other cards I recommend. So go ahead and check it out. Link for that in the description, SportsCardSociety.com. Here we are on the Market Movers tool. What I did is I went to price movements by card, pulled up baseball, grade PSA 10 over the last 7 days. We look at the PSA 10 because the entire market starts at the PSA 10. The price of the PSA 9, the PSA 8, the BGS 9.5, the SGC 10, those are all determined by what the PSA 10 is going for. Number one on the list is Shohei Bieber, his 2018 Topps update. Pop count of only 550. He's up 47.5% on the week. Before I pull up this chart, help me get to my goal of 3,000. We're so close. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell while you're at it. And of course, just because you're awesome, tap that like button. Thank you in advance. Let's pull up this chart. Shohei Bieber. You know he's Justin Bieber's cousin? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Just joking. Let me pull this over a little bit. So this card started the week at 101. Ended the week at 170. Throw the heat. I think he was on this list last week, actually. Let's pull this back 90 days. La 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 la. God, I wish I had some morel mushrooms. Just had better news on that front for you. This card 90 days ago was going for about $88. Here it is. It really just started taking off in the past week. I thought I saw it on here last week, but that was because of this thing. Because of this little chili dipper that happened. See, it was 93, and then for some reason it dipped down to 57, then went up here. And that's why it showed up on the top 10 chart, because they're like, whoa, went up 100%. Yeah, but it had this like artificial, ridiculous dip. But nonetheless, he's playing really well, and here he is going ba, 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 ba. Now, my buy, sell, or hold on this card, I'm either a hold or a sell, because when a card goes up that much in season, it's kind of hard to sustain. If he throws a no-hitter tomorrow, yeah, this is going to go up even more. But it just seems more likely that it's going to either flatten out or come down. So like I said, hold or sell on this card. All the ones I think are buys, I'll put a link in the description for. And of course, I'll send it out to Card Pack before I publish this video. Join that newsletter. It's free. Number 2 on the list, Fernando Tatis Jr. He started off a little slow. He had the injury and everything, but he's been hot as of late. His 2019 Bowman Chrome, number 26. Pop count of only 868. If you don't know what pop count means, that means how many of a particular card in a particular grade exists. So this card in the grade PSA 10, there's 868 of them currently in existence. Yes, there's a pop count for PSA 9. Yes, there's a pop count for PSA 8. Yes, there's a pop count for BGS 9.5, etc. This card has gone up almost 47% on the week. Let's pull up Tatis's chart. I really like Tatis. Matter of fact, I have more cards of him than any other player. I'm not a Padres fan. Not that I don't like the Padres. I'm a Twins fan. Minnesota sports, baby. But Minnesota sucks at sports, so it's rough. $237 to start the week. $348 to end the week. You know, the Twins set the single season home run record, which was set, I think, the previous year by the Yankees. So I felt really good about that year. We got into the playoffs, and of course we played the Yankees round 1. We did what we always do, literally always do. I'm not exaggerating. This is what we literally always do. We did not win one game. We did not win one game. We're like 0-20 in our last 20 playoff games. Every one of those games is against the Yankees, and we have lost every single one. We haven't even won one game. Even in a season where we set the record for the most home runs by a team all time. It's hard out here for a Twins fan. And I'm very glad the Yankees are terrible so far this year because, God, they haven't been bad since... Have they ever been bad? Have they ever had a bad season? I have no idea. If you're a Yankees fan, don't hate on me. You guys got so much rings and so much legacy. There is no reason. I'm a Twins fan. If you're a Yankees fan and you're getting mad at me because I'm saying I don't like the Yankees because they crush us all the time, go ahead and just accept that as a compliment. Go wear your little NY hat. Which everyone and their dog wears, whether they're Yankee fans or not. Clearly, I'm a little bitter. I got to stop or it's going to keep going. So this card went up to $350 on the week. I own this one. Boy. Let's see. Let's pull back 90 days. I think this is around the high it's been. What did it get up to? Yeah, it got up to around 380. That's what I thought. Because this is when he signed that big contract. This stuff went bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Is bananas. Thanks, Gwen. 190 went down to. So, good buying opportunity. Now it's shot up to wait, no. I was going to say 270. I'm buying 350. I can't buy more of these right now. I don't think it's a good spot to buy it at. I think it's gone up too much. So, but I'm a hold on that because I think it does go up more as the season rolls on, especially as we get closer to the playoffs because I see the Padres certainly getting in the playoffs. Number 3 on the list, Rafael Devers, 2018 Topps base. Pop count of 3172, up 41% on the week. Let's chart it, baby. That was a high five I did to myself. Sweet. $61, basically $62 to start the week. Then sale of $63 on the 22nd, and then all of a sudden the next day, sale of $100. So I feel like this is a little artificial. This is a guy that's made the list a few times, but I wasn't a buy on him then. I don't think I'm a buy on him now. Well, I take that back. I have been a buy on him, if I remember right. I like so many damn cards, I can't keep straight sometimes. But this little shoot up here, I don't think this card's actually going for Honda. It's probably going for 60s. Actually, might be a buy on this. Because looking at this chart, look at that dotted line, how it's just slowly creeping up. For some reason, Rafael Devers just kind of keeps ticking up. That's really interesting. It's a cheap card. By the way, being able to this Market Movers tool is what I'm using here. By far the most important thing I use in sports card investing. This thing makes me a lot of money, saves me from making a lot of mistakes. You can't do sports card investing today without this tool. I don't care what argument you make, you can't. Because for me to be able to click buttons and see this data pull up in front of me like this, there's no substitute. You can't go back and forth from 130 point to eBay and all this stuff. So I'll put a link for this in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month. I always get asked, well, what subscription do you have? I have the year subscription to the Pro version. That's what I have. Because I don't look at this as an expense at all. Like, sure, I pay a subscription fee, but I make way more money than what this thing costs me. Way more than what this thing costs me. And I would lose so much money if I didn't have this. Because I would just be randomly kind of buying things. Here I can see what's going on. I didn't, you asked me off the top of my head, you want to buy Rafael Devers? I'd be like, no. But now looking at this chart, I'm like, this might be a nice little kind of slow burn. 90 days ago, here it is at 44. Here it is at 63. Well, what about the 100? I'm ignoring that for now because that doesn't make any sense. Pop count of 31.72. There's no reason that people had to jump that much. I don't know why that happened. Let's go to eBay. I'm intrigued. This might be a buy for me. I think I recommended this as a buy a week or two ago because for the same reason, because of this chart. Like it's ringing a bell to me. Goodness, what is the number on this card? Let's do best match so I can find the number because I don't know why so many. Number 18. That'll narrow it down. Card pack, I ever tell you how awesome you are? You really are. I really appreciate you watching. Hit that like button if you're still watching, by the way. Oh, here we go. What? Oh, it's a 9. I was like, what? Yeah, buddy. So it's number 18, too. It's a variation. That was from the complete set. $69. $69.95. Oh, best offer. I'm going to say I'm a buy on this one, and I'm just going to hold it. Because for some reason, Rafael Devers just kind of keeps being a slow burn, and it's a really low investment. So I'll put a link in that description. I'd be a buy on that. I feel like that's a good one to take a shot on. Next, Luis Robert, 2020 Topps Chrome Refractor. Pop count of 401, up about 34.5% on the week. Lou Bob, his cards overall have been going up this week. He's probably been one of the top ones to pay attention to. He's also been having some of the highest sales volume in terms of his individual cards. Like if you look at, I can't remember what it was I was just looking at, but it had when I looked at the top 10 list. I haven't done a video on it yet, and I may not. The top 10 list of which individual baseball cards had the most sales over the last week. Lou Bob, I think, was like, he had a card that was like number 3 on the list, and it was up a good amount. Lou Bob's stuff is up. He's been playing well. Good looking card. I mean, this is like his rookie card. His Topps Chrome Refractor. Like, this is like one of the most desirable Luis Robert rookie cards, no doubt about it. In terms of like, well, it's not a base because it's a refractor, but you know what I mean. It's the base card refractor version. Pop count of only 401, started the week at 267, ended the week at 360. Had a dip in the middle down to 230. Let's pull this one back 90 days. Now, Luis Robert, not a guy I have a lot of. I feel like I should have bought more of him, so that's interesting. 230. So he's been sliding down over the past month or so, which makes sense because he didn't start out real well, but as of late, I believe he's been playing. He's had a few good games, anyways. And there's refractors popping up because it's kind of like 230 for the Lou Bob 2020 Topps for his rookie Topps Chrome Refractor. It just seems like a good deal. Like, baseball just seems so cheap to me compared to basketball and football, especially basketball, but both. Let's chart it, man. Or let's go to eBay, I mean. Let's see what we see for sale. 275. Back to this chart. 360, 303, 230. Not bad. 275, not bad. Certainly the lowest one on the list. Damn. Tempted. I love having refractor rookies. If you can get it for 275, I think I'd be a buy on that. Because I think the real value is probably somewhere around 250, 275. I don't know how much lower it really goes. I think I'm a buy on that one. I'll put a link there. I like this one. I don't like it above 300, but I like this one. Like, if I wasn't showing this on the video, there's a good chance I'd go buy this. But ethics and all, I don't want to show this on here and show it to you and then go buy it. You know what I mean? Like, something just doesn't feel right about that. So I'll put a link in the description for it. This is the only one I'm really looking at. There may be some auctions too, but I like that one. Next on the list, number 5, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 2019 Topps Update. Pop count of 1409, up 34.5% on the week. Vlad Guerrero, that was certainly someone I recommended to the Sports Card Society. We've made some good gains off of him. Because everything was going up, man. I noticed everything was going up in January, February, and Vlad's stuff just was not moving. And so I recommended him to the society. I think I recommended at least a couple of his cards. And since then, they've all gone up very well. I don't know how much exactly off the top of my head. Again, I look at so many damn cards. You can't expect me to be a robot and remember exactly every single number. But this card started the week at 85, ended the week at 122. Now, 95. Now, did it need to get to 122? I don't know about that. Let's go to eBay. Buy it now. Buy it now. Ooh. See, yeah, 93 your best offer. Make an offer. Make an offer. Let's go here. Let's go look at what Vlad. I'm in Basketball Reference. I want to go to Vlad. Boom, baby. Vladimir Putin. You want to look him up? All right, baseball-reference.com. I love these sites. Baseball-reference, basketball. I wish I owned them. I wish I owned these sites. That's how much I love them. With that being said, I'm not exactly the guy to run them. Let's see here. Let's click. Oh, yeah, except for baseball-reference, for some reason, doesn't let me really expand the season. See, let's just look at what he's done so far, right? Batting average, 381. Yeah, pretty good. Over 500 on base percentage, great slug percentage, 12 ribbies, 4 homers, 4 doubles. Pretty good. A pretty good start to the season, for sure. Damn. That's a really good start to the season. What do I think? Let's take a closer look at this chart. Let's pull it back 90 days. It's really been spiking up. Here was a 70. But he's been playing so good, people are like, I'm buying Vlad, I'm buying Vlad, I'm buying Vlad. But again, that's deceiving because we don't need to pay that. We can get it for, what did we see? 93 or best offer. Probably make an offer on that. 100 or best offer. You probably get it for under $90. I like it. Because I think the real value is probably around $90 right now. And he's just playing really well. So I think I'm a buy on that. I think I'm a buy there. I'll put a link in the description for that. I would definitely make offers on these ones. Looks like these are the two I'd be looking at. Next, Pete Alonso, 2019 Topps. Pop count of 11,852. Holy shite. Up 28% on the week. Let's take a look at his chart. Started the week at 45, ended the week at 58. Let's pull him back 90 dias for you Espanol speakers out there. As I've mentioned many times, I took 2 years of Spanish in high school. I didn't learn anything. That was my fault. Damn, that's very flat. I am a hold on that card. Next, I can't say his last name. Keston, is it Hira? Lieutenant Uhura here. 2019 Topps Update. Pop count of 2,071. Up almost 26% on the week. Very cheap card. Very, very low priced card. Started the week at 22. End of the week at 25. I will stop all of this right now. I am avoiding this card. Just avoiding it. Avoiding him. I don't care. I would probably put it up for sale. I'd try to sell it. Next, Chipper Jones, 1991 Topps. Pop count of 54.96, up 25% on the week. Let's pull up this chart. Let's see here. So this card started the week at 102, went up to 144, went to 127. Let's pull it back 90 days. And this card's taking a dip from where it got up to its high. It got up, well, I know for a fact it got up higher than that because this was a card I recommended to the society. And we were selling it at a high of almost $300. So I don't know what this is all about. But we were buying it for, under $100. And we sold it up around here. Damn, it was up for like 280. I don't know what's going on. It got up definitely higher than that. But yeah, it's come down a good amount. 127. Boy, this might be one I'm going to buy on here. If it's really getting down to that much again now. Let's go buy it now. Damn, yeah, it's really come back down. I'm glad I sold all of mine. Yeah, I had like 5 of these. I got them for like $80. And they went all the way up to not quite 300. It was, I think 285 ended up being the high. And I think I sold all of mine for around 250. So for this to be back down here, I think it doesn't really go much lower than this. I am totally a buy on this one. Hell yeah, I'm a buy on this one. Hell yeah. Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer. The probably second most legendary, I guess the word we'll use is Brave. Hank Aaron being number 1. I'd say if I'm a Braves fan, I'd say Chipper Jones is like number 2 on the list of all time in terms of like favorite player. Next, Yordan Alvarez, 2019 Bowman Chrome, pop count of 1692, up 23% on the week. That looks really cheap. Yordan, man. I mean, he's a good player. You're really that cheap? 29 and a half to start the week, 36 and a half to end the week. Let's pull this back 90 days. Kind of been pretty flat. Yordan, damn, that's cheap. By the way, if you want to learn how to read these charts better, because I get asked about that all the time, I put together a course called The Delta Factor that really helps you learn how to read these charts much, much better and find these buy signals. Like here, I circled this buy signal here. This is one of the more obvious ones you're going to see. But this was Luka Doncic's card. This was his Prizm in purple, his Optic in blue, and his Select Premier level in green. And his Prizm and his Optic were going down, but this Premier level was right here. Like it was going up. Like it was pushing against the Prizm, and I could tell the market was like, it like wants to let this go above Prizm, but it won't let it. But I knew it was just a matter of time. I'm like, I got to buy this now. And this is a card I recommended to the Sports Card Society because I saw this. And now it's well above the Prizm. The Luka Doncic's Premier, 2018 Premier level Select PSA 10. Anyway, so I have about 7-8 videos in here, 3-4 hours of content. I show a lot of, there's just, it's a good course. It really is on showing you how to read charts and do technical analysis and find outliers and discrepancies in the market so you can find undervalued sports cards. I have a couple bonuses in here too. You get a free month of the Sports Card Society and a whole year access to the private Discord. So check it out. Link is in the description. I think I'm going to avoid this for now, this Yordan. Although I'm shocked at how cheap it is. Shocked at how cheap it is. Wait. Because it's not his rookie year. What is this doing here? See, this is his first Bowman. Right? 2018 is his rookie year. Prospect Auto is the only one you got on here. Interesting. See the first. Up there in price. Beautiful card, though. So I'd avoid that one for now. I'd hold it is what I'd do with this card. I'd hold it. Next on the list, Shohei Ohtani. 2018 Bowman Chrome base number 1 batting. Pop count of 947, up 23% on the week. This card is, he's been doing well. You know what I mean? He's, for the most part, stayed healthy. He's just done pretty well. This card started the week at 241, ended the week at 285. See him batting. Looks cold-blooded. Let's pull it back 90 days. This was, Shohei was certainly someone I recommended to the Sports Card Society. Again, things were just going up and Shohei wasn't moving at all. And I'm like, I think people are sleeping way too hard on Shohei. He's just been hurt. When he plays, he's really good. And look, he's been able to play this year. This card has gone up over the last 90 days from $44 to a high of $305. What a return. And it took a dip to 216, latest sale at 285, 216 to 285. It looks like the card is kind of cooling off. Let's go to eBay. I don't even need to sort it because you can get two of them right here for just under $300. Pretty good deal, actually. Because what the latest went for 285. I think I'm avoiding this right now. It's just been going up so much that I think it's a good time to even consider selling it, as much as I like Shohei. So I think with him, I'd either be a hold or a sell. And he ends our list for today. So we had several cards that were buys. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I considered buys. And, everyone's an active player except for Chipper Jones. So that really says something about the market. It's really focused on modern. It's a lot of green right here. And good number of sales is Pete Alonso, 38 sales on the week. Vlad, 31. Where'd that lube out? 8. So it wasn't this one. Oh, refractor. Of course not. This is going to be. It's too rare of a card. 22. I mean, it's a lot of sales going on too. A lot of transactions and a lot of green. So overall, the baseball market's actually doing a little bit better than I thought it would be doing at this point of the year. Yeah. But again, help me hit my goal of 3,000. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that notification bell while you're at it. Of course, hit that like button. Check out the podcast if you want the audios. Join the Card Pack newsletter. It's free. Of course, join the society. Only $12.99 a month or $129 a year. And you get access to the private Discord group, which is one of the best in the industry because the people in it, they pay to be there. Like, it's active with real active investors. Like, they're smart, they're experienced. It's a really good group. It's only like 40 cents a day to be in this thing. I make a new video almost every day. You get access to the membership area. I put up a new video almost every day. Videos about 5 minutes long. I show the card, show the data, the research, all that stuff. And then I tell what I plan on doing with it, And of course, you want to get better at reading charts, check out the Delta Factor. But that was the list for today. Pretty, now I wouldn't say terribly unexpected. Like, there wasn't like a Juan Soto, but he hasn't been playing that good. But there's Tatis, there's Lou Bob, there's Vlad, there's Shohei. I mean, the major young players are in there. You're not seeing a Mike Trout in here or anything like that, but it's Mike Trout, even though he's been playing great, but doesn't he always? But that's what I got for you today. Thank you again for watching this. Card Pack, stay classy. I love you. You're awesome. See you tomorrow.